Ah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fucking show.
Art. The expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form, such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Literature, dancing, music, sketching, painting. Art is a way to express yourself. It is also another way to communicate. I started drawing when I was 2 years old. My social skills were not great in elementary school, so I draw, mostly during class. I've been doing it until I graduate out of high school, and here I am, still drawing. Throughout my life, I try to find a way to improve my art, experimenting on that certain art style I'm going for. Drawing Sonic is one of the hardest characters back when I was young. Now it's not that bad because I practice. Until then, I began to study anatomy because of JoJo. But enough with all that. This is not about me. It's about a particular individual who really hates my guts.
I know you are a crackhead, and you are a douchebag, you are a fraud.
Good lord. I explain who he is a lot, but for the people who have no clue who he is, which I don't blame you, I will explain in a short term. Larry is a Sonic Satiam fanboy who hates modern Sonic games, characters, and fans with a burning passion. And he is Sally's #1 sip. I've done a couple of videos about him, but I did not bring up one thing that everyone talks about since the beginning of the drama: his art.
Finish it! Finish it!
I've been holding on to this topic from this channel for 7 months. I think it's finally time. Today, I'm here to criticize Larry's artwork. Ever since I made the first Larry video, I was aware of his artwork. Just like everyone else, I laughed at it. And most of them are Sonic related. But the one thing I never knew what Larry drew was Sally being pregnant.
Wow, man. Oh hell no! You one of them, bitch. You know what I mean? You one of them, bitch ass nigga.
Remember, Sally is 16 or 17 years old.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Because of that, I thought about making a video about it. But here we are, 7 months later. To make this video a little bit interesting, I'm not only going to criticize his art, I made some of my own to imagine what his artwork would look like if he were to improve on it. Just to remind you all, I'm here to judge them professionally and will not laugh at them. With that out of the way, let's get to it. This drawing shows Sally with her ring blades, saying, "Let's do it to it." The head seems a little bit off and it needs to be reworked a little. The face could have been better, but it's good in my opinion. The eyes are a little too far away from the nose, and the hair needs a little redoing. The problem with this drawing, however, is the body. The shoulders are too big, the arms are a little uneven, the body is very long, The waist is so curvy, which makes the hips too big. The tail is also too big, and the belly button is completely unnecessary. That will be the one thing I will complain about the most with Larry's drawings of Sally. The blades are not bad, but again, it could have been better. The coloring is good though. I don't know where the red part comes from, but I won't complain. I will give this drawing a 3.5 out of 10. If I were to be generous, it would be a 4. But I digress. This is what I think of what the drawing would look like. I made Sally have a fighting stance and, of course, work on the ring blades. I should have drawn the stance a little better, but I think it's good enough. All in all, it could have been like this instead of this. This drawing shows Sonic and Robotnik staring at each other angrily as lightning sparks from their eyes. Let's start with Sonic. The mouth is a little too big. The nose is ginormous. Sonic should not have a neck, and the quills are uneven due to it being closer to the edge of the paper. Now, with Robotnik, the nose should not look like a circle. The mustache looked like a Kamehameha. The teeth are not drawn well. The head is thin. And the body, oh boy, it's to the point that I cannot make out what is going on there. But the more I look at it, it's easily the Satyam, design. But again, I digress. I'm giving this drawing a 1 out of 10. The size difference is not very good. Here is my piece. The hardest part about this drawing is Robotnik. Mostly because I have never drawn Robotnik before. Satyam Sonic, or American Sonic, is not hard to draw for me. Robotnik is who I struggle with the most. But in the end, I managed to pull it off. This drawing shows Sonic and Sally being happy together. For Sonic, his head is very big compared to Sally's head. His quills are not placed right, considering that Larry is trying to go for the Satyam design, but decided to mix up with the modern design. I mean, that's my only theory here. The eyes are not half bad. The nose is, again, too big. And also, Sonic should not have a neck. By looking at Sonic, his neck is as long as a human. Due to the way Sonic was drawn, his arms are too long. So is his body. The line on Sonic's body to make the chest is also unnecessary. The socks should not be shown, considering how long Sonic's body is. Sally's head is not really bad. Her eyes are not too far away from each other. The snout is done right, and the hair still needs a bit more work. Unfortunately, this is where I have to stop seeing this drawing positively. Once again, the body is the main problem. But this time is different. Her chest is extremely big. That's all I can say. Nothing else. The arm placement is extremely incorrect, and Sally's has her entire hand on Sonic's arm. I mean, you may think of it as not really bad, but her thumb is visible. And of course, her tail is too big. But the good thing is that the coloring is done well. That's pretty much it. I will give this drawing a 3.9 out of 10. My take on what the drawing should have looked like is this. I I did the same thing, but with Sonic winking and putting up a peace sign. That's all I got for y'all. This final drawing shows Metal Sonic saying that he is Sonic's rival, until he was attacked by Silver Sonic, or Mecha Sonic Mark II. Somehow, right off the bat, Metal Sonic's design is not right. His quills are not downward, and don't have 5 quills in the front view. He has 3 quills, no matter which view you're looking at. Again, the body is too long. Metal Sonic should not have a neck. His arms are not robotic at all. In the second panel, Metal Sonic has 3 quills, but it's not what they're supposed to look like. Metal Sonic is missing his right arm for some reason. Silver Sonic's design is not bad, but the design of the body is not correct either. And I guess he's stabbing Metal Sonic with a knife? I don't know. 2 out of 10. My take on the drawing is having Metal Sonic and Silver Sonic ready to fight. That's it. No dialogue this time. Drawing takes skill and memorization. The way I see it, that is. At the end of the day, we all have so much to learn. I'm not the best artist, and there is so much I can improve in my art. Whether it's Sonic, JoJo, Spider-Man, or horror related. Art is my specialty, and it will stay that way. Seeing how I draw from 2017 to now makes me happy, and I can say that I'm proud of myself. If you're struggling with your art, don't get very agitated. You'll get it through eventually. And I'm not only saying this to you guys, I am also saying this to Larry. So don't use this video as a way to think that I'm making fun of those drawings. Use it to motivate yourself to improve your art. And with all that being said, I thank you all for watching. Sayonara.